It was just a matter of time, but now it is official. Looks like Tanner Engstrand is officially gone. We were waiting on this move. I talked about it yesterday in the video that I made, and according to Jordan Schultz, it is official now. Says, coming from his Twitter account, says the Jets are hiring Lions pass game coordinator Tanner Engstrand as their new offensive coordinator. Engstrand, who has been with the Detroit since 2020, will now take charge of the Jets offense under head coach Aaron Glenn. You know, I know it's part of the business. It's part of the business, but it's old. It was either going to be Mark Brunell or Tanner to go over there to be the official OC for the New York Jets. So now Aaron Glenn has taken 3 folks with him, and Benedict Johnson has taken a number of folks with him as well. The Detroit Lions, between Benedict Johnson, Aaron Glenn, and Mark Vrabel, have lost at least 7 coaches to this coaching cycle. And the 2 guys, if you not include Terrell Williams, the 2 guys that used to work for Detroit have now taken at least 6 of those guys away. And then you throw in the addition of Terrell Williams. We knew this was coming. He was part of the Detroit Lions staff since 2020. So he was the last year of Matt Patricia. Now, Jordan also added to that tweet, this is arguably the most important hire Aaron Glenn will make as head coach of the Jets. And Tanner Engstrand, he brings in someone who has spent the last several years with Benedict Johnson and played a key role in the Lions' high-powered passing attack. So again, we have lost a plethora of coordinators, and it's going to coordinators, coaches. It's going to be quite intriguing to see how the Detroit Lions are going to replace these individuals. We still need a wide receiver coach. Now we need to replace Tanner as well. We lost our tight end coach a couple days ago. Now the good news is it appears that Mark Brunell is going to stay with the Detroit Lions. So that's going to be a big plus when it comes to Jared Goff and having some of the past with us. Some continuity is the word I was looking for. Continuity with the Detroit Lions staff. We lost a lot of people that had to deal with Jared Goff, that dealt directly with him, the passing game attack, and so on and so forth. So we knew this was coming. This is insane. So we've got Benedict with Antoine Randall L. and others. We got Aaron Glenn. You know, it's I don't know, man. This is what you want. This is what, as a Detroit Lions fan, you want your team to have a coaching tree. And I am very proud to have Dan Campbell, the guy that everyone and their family criticized when he did his press conference, from the kneecaps, and to this day, they still joke about it. They put a lot of respect on his name now, but they still, for the most part, joke about that. It's really not a joke anymore. The fact that we did exactly what he was that he said we were going to do. We never are out of a fight. And over the past few years that he's been the coach of the Detroit Lions, you never feel like the Detroit Lions are out of it. And one of the reasons is of their high-powered offense, but another reason is this team has 0 quit in them. So it's good to see him with a coaching tree. But on the flip side, it's almost like, can't you start your own thing? Now, we wind up taking 2 people from Sean Payton's staff, and Sean Payton is kind of like the mentor for Dan Campbell. And now Dan Campbell is getting it done by 2 individuals. Maybe it's a little worse because we had both our OC and DC become head coaches and trying to fill their staff. They're now taking a bunch of people away from our staff. I can't remember when Dan Campbell was hired, how many people did he take from Sean Payton at the time? I think Sean Payton was still the coach of the New Orleans Saints. I don't remember. I know Aaron Glenn came with him. Alexander Zaloni came with him. So maybe a combination of players and coaches, it's a lot. But I guess this is what happens. And this is something that we have to get used to. I mean, the Lions, as far as I am concerned and can remember, I do not remember ever not only the Detroit Lions having a coaching tree, but having what it feels like to be a good team and having coordinators and coaches and staff members just poached from your team. And like I said, I think it's the fact that it is two coordinators. So everything is double. You've got what Benedict is doing, then you got what Aaron is doing. And like I said, if you include Terrell Williams, that's got to be at least 7 individuals that are no longer on the staff. We're talking about offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, positions we've replaced now. But I mean, it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what it feels like. It's extra gutted because it's 2 guys. It's the offense and the defensive side of the ball. So official breaking news that Tanner Engstrand is gone. He is no longer going to be on the Detroit Lions staff. And we knew it was coming. It was only a matter of time. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Real quick, I wanted to tell you guys that YouTube has done something extremely cool that I think is their way of trying to connect fans. And I don't know if you guys remember this, but you used to be able to DM back in the day. You could DM people. You could DM your favorite creator just like you can on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. You could do that. They took that away many, many years ago. A lot of changes that YouTube has made. And what they've done now is they've given me a beta test, which means that it's going to be taken away, no doubt. They're going to run some tests and then it'll be revealed later. So while we have this, let's take advantage of it. What it is it is a way for you to be able to, you can leave a post and start a discussion on my community tab. And whatever you want to talk about, you can start it up. I still have, you can't like do a poll or anything like that. You can add pictures, I believe, but you can share. If you have a thought and you want to start a discussion, you can go on your mobile device. You have to be on your mobile device. You can go from your mobile device, go to my community tab. You're going to see community. You're going to click on that. It'll take you to start a post and you can make a comment to start dialogue on my community tab. Now, of course, I still have control. Anything ridiculous, it will be deleted post haste, right? But the thing about it is you have to be a subscriber for 1 week before you can do that, before you can leave any post in that discussion. I think you either have to be a subscriber for a week to participate in the discussion or start a discussion. I'm not sure, but I wanted to make sure that you guys were able to. I think it's super cool. YouTube is trying to put us together, and I don't have Discord. My son uses it, so I'm not really into, I guess I'm an old head kind of, so I'm not really tripping on it like that. But it would be nice if I could do most of my communication through YouTube, because that is, so if you see it, again, it's beta test, which means that it probably will be around for a few weeks, maybe. It didn't tell me how long. They just said that I was one of the people that they got chosen to do this beta test along with other creators as well. Anyway, this channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. It's because of your support I get to do what I do. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. Let me know what you think, man, about the Detroit Lions. Is this something that we need to get used to? I don't think we'll ever have to go through this again, where it's just a bunch. We lose both the OC and the DC the same year, and we go through this massive change. But I'm moderately excited about next year because of the change. I think the Detroit Lions may have needed a shakeup, but we'll see. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. Don't forget, check out the community tab, man. It's pretty cool.